you have awareness, you don't think you're crazy. You stop shaming yourself. You start to recognize currently the mental health, let's call it problems, or the spousal problems, or the conflicts, or the things that are happening at home, instead of thinking you're broken and fucked up and like shaming yourself and isolating. The whole family unit starts to go, oh, trauma sign. I took on some excess trauma. This is an indicator of a warning light that my truck needs to be repaired, needs some repair and maintenance. And if I practice the tools, I get the truck repaired. I'm back on the freeway. So I think there's a normalization of, it's not this big thing that we just need to avoid and can't solve. It's actually very solvable for, I'd say, 80-90% of members out there. There's a small number that have to maybe change careers, or they've experienced too much, and you can't just rehabilitate as easy. Right. But 80-90%, a couple quick tools within the family unit, and you're reintegrated and back off to the races. So I think that's a important thing to note. It's very actionable and very trainable. It's just missing currently.
Oh, I can't endorse that enough. The training piece is so lacking, and that preventative reality is so easy to do. To give these safety officers the proper tools to handle the trauma, but also kind of when they reintegrate back into their domestic life away from it, they know how to communicate and share. And this is a problem, that they just don't do that. They come home and then the shell is there and they're not going to share and unload. And this is when you want to say, hey, I don't feel good. And then we need an avenue for that purpose. And, we've had successes. And so while, now the law in California recognizes that PTSI is a presumptive workers' compensation injury. And in fact, they amended the federal PSOB, law for suicide and death if there is a PTSI diagnosis as well. So the dial, is moving slowly in terms of recognizing that these injuries for public safety are occurring. Then the question, is, do you enter a system like that today? And that's really the question that I think these members that are listening, you're going through, you're struggling. Do you file something like this, knowing, well, the law is set up to help you get through that, but they don't quite know all of the obstacles that you're going to face to get there.